Hush now, little one. Settle into your cozy bed and let your breath become as soft as a feather floating on a summer breeze. The world outside is growing quiet, tucking itself in for the night. And here, in our safe and sleepy space, a story is beginning to bloom, just for you. And in a forest so quiet you can hear the stars humming, there is a clearing where the trees part just enough to welcome the moon. And tonight, the moon is full and bright, like a gentle pearl hanging in a velvet sky. It pours its light down, not in sharp beams, but in a slow, thick, silvery stream that pools on the ground and begins to flow, creating a river of liquid moonlight. And this river does not rush. It meanders and drifts, cool and shimmering, winding its way between the slumbering roots of ancient trees. And on the bank of this magical stream, a little fawn is waking from his daytime nap. His name is Fawn, and his coat is the color of soft cinnamon, dappled with spots like fallen snowflakes. His ears twitch, catching the gentle whisper of the flowing light. His legs are long and wobbly, for he is still very young, but he holds a very special secret. N. Phelan steps towards the glowing water. He does not stop at the edge. He lifts one delicate hoof, then another, and he steps right onto the surface of the moonlight. And he does not sink. He walks upon the water, his hooves making no sound, only sending out slow, sleepy ripples of silver that lap gently against the mossy banks. This is Phelan's nightly walk, his special task given to him by the quiet magic of the forest. N.A.s he drifts along the current, his head bowed in peaceful thought. He notices the flowers that grow along the water's edge. They are moon petal bells, their heads held high, still awake from the warmth of the sun. But it is time for them to rest. Phelan glides over to a cluster of pale lavender bells. He doesn't speak with words. Instead, he leans in close and hums a low, gentle note, a sound like the feeling of a warm blanket. The flowers feel this sleepy song in their stems, and one by one, they slowly, gracefully bow their heads, tucking their petals in for a long and peaceful sleep. Phelan smiles a soft, fawn-like smile and continues on his way, a floating guardian of slumber. End on stream. Another journey is taking place on this very same river of light. Upon a large, sturdy sycamore leaf, a tiny family of field mice are on a grand voyage. There is Papa Mouse at the back, using his tail as a rudder to steer their leafy boat. There is Mama Mouse, ensuring the two little ones, Pip and Squeak, are snuggled safely in the center. The leaf boat bobs gently, a perfect little vessel for such a gentle river. They are sailing to their winter burrow, and the moonlight stream is the safest and most magical path. In their paws, they carry precious cargo, tiny, luminous berries that they gathered from the whispering bushes. The berries glow with a soft, peachy light, casting a warm and cozy aura around the little family, making their whiskers and ears glow in the twilight. They are not afraid, for the moonlight river is always kind. And high above, perched on the thick branch of a giant, sleeping oak, another guardian watches. Her name is Lumina, the great dream owl. Her feathers are the color of twilight clouds, and her eyes are not just eyes, they are twin moons, full of ancient calm and deep wisdom. She is not a hunter of the night, she is a weaver of dreams. N Lumina watches Phelan the Fawn, so gentle on his watery path. She sees his kindness as he hums the flowers to sleep. She feels the warmth and love radiating from the mouse family, huddled together on their leaf boat. All of this peaceful, happy energy drifts up into the night air like soft, invisible mist. Lumina breathes it in, gathering it all into her heart. Her job is to take the loveliest feelings of the forest and spin them into dreams. N Phelan continues his journey, his silvery path now taking him past a grove of glowing mushrooms. They pulse with a soft, blue light, and he nods to them as he passes, another silent greeting in this quiet world. He sees the leaf boat ahead, and the mice see him. They do not call out. They simply watch in wonder as the magical fawn walks on the water. Pip and Squeak wiggle their noses in delight. Phelan dips his head in a gentle bow to the little family, and Papa Mouse dips his head in return. A moment of shared magic, silent and perfect. And with every kind gesture, with every sleepy sigh from the bowing flowers, with every soft pulse of the glowing mushrooms, more peacefulness rises into the air. Lumina, the owl, gathers it all. Inside her, this energy begins to swirl and shimmer, condensing into a small, bright sphere. It glows with all the colors of the scene below, the silver of the moonlight, the lavender of the flowers, the peach of the berries, and the gentle cinnamon of Phelan's coat, a perfect dream ready to be delivered. And now, the river of moonlight is carrying both the fawn and the mouse boat toward a special place. It is known as the Dreamfall. Here, the river does not crash down in a noisy cascade. It spills over a smooth, moss-covered ledge in a silent, slow-motion curtain of pure starlight and shimmering mist. The air here is thick with sleepiness, and the sound is only a deep, gentle hum that makes your eyelids feel heavy. NNA's Phelan approaches the Dreamfall. Lumina launches from her branch. She flies without a single sound, her massive wings catching the moonlight, making her look like a floating piece of the night sky. She glides down, 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 until she is hovering just above the fawn. From her beak, she gently releases the glowing orb of dream stuff she has created. And the orb floats down and touches Phelan right between his gentle eyes. It doesn't pop or shatter. It melts. It dissolves into 1,000 tiny sparkles that drift into his fur and sink into his skin, filling him with a feeling of deep, unconditional peace. He feels the warmth of the mouse family's love, the contented sleep of the flowers, and the quiet strength of the ancient trees. His knees begin to feel wobbly, but this time from a wonderful sleepiness. He steps off the Moonlight River onto a patch of moss that is as soft as a cloud. He turns 3 times in a circle and then curls up, his head tucked toward his tail, and falls instantly into a deep and happy sleep. N Lumina then glides over to the leaf boat, which has drifted into a quiet cove beside the Dreamfall, safely out of the main current. She has saved a tiny piece of the dream, a little sliver of light just for the mice. She lets it fall, and it lands right in the middle of the huddle of sleeping babies. It, too, dissolves, covering the whole family in a blanket of gentle sparkles. They sigh in their sleep, their dreams now filled with the magic of a fawn who walks on water and the lullaby of the Dreamfall. N Lumina's work is done for this part of the forest. She flies back to her high perch on the ancient oak, her own moonlight, eyes slowly closing. She has woven the peace of the night and shared it with the forest's gentle creatures. The river of moonlight continues to flow, a silent, shimmering path through the sleeping world. The fawn dreams of floating, the mice dream of safe harbors, the flowers dream of soft, humming lullabies. And now, you can feel it too. Feel that gentle current of sleepiness flowing all around you. It is as soft as the fawn's coat, as warm as the mice's glowing berries. You can feel your own eyelids growing heavy, like the petals of the moonbells bowing for the night. The gentle hum of the Dreamfall is filling the room, a sound that says, "It is safe to rest now." And let your thoughts drift away on that silvery stream. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be, except right here, floating into your own peaceful dreams. Every breath you take is a soft, silver ripple on the water, in and out, in and out.